Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for Deck of Panning. I've been a bit off schedule the last few months, but we're back on track. So this is less than a full month's worth of progress, but I still have a very exciting update for you. So if you're interested in seeing how well I've been doing on this project pan, just keep on watching. Deck of Panning is a project that I created a couple of years ago that is a game style project pan. You will need a deck of cards or an app. You need a full deck of cards including one joker. I'm sure you all know how this project works by now, but I will have the Google Sheets linked in my description box with all of the rules along with the game board I change every single month. Starting off with my joker item, I'm trying to finish an eyeshadow in my Modern Renaissance palette, and I chose to work on Tempera. As of the last update, I had used this eyeshadow 77 times since rolling it in. It already had a pan and I've used it 8 more times, so for 85 uses since rolling this in February, I believe. This palette has gotten a ton of use from me this year. I'm constantly reaching for more than just this one shade. Today I have on Golden Ochre, Burnt Orange, and Raw Sienna in my look today. I would love to see more pans in here. I say the same spiel every time. I'm really not sure if I will be able to completely finish this eyeshadow before the end of the year because I'm so light-handed and I use it to set my crease, not my entire lid up to my brow bone, so I'm really not using that much product. Next, for the prompt favorite brand, I chose to roll in my Fenty Cream Bronzer. I have the shade 2 Butter Biscuit, which is an amazing shade for me. I had a goal to use this 20 times. As of the last update, I had used it 15 times, and I've since used it 5 additional times, putting me at 20 uses, which is my goal. I feel like this has a dip starting to form in here. I really love this cream bronzer and I'm happy I got a lot of love from me, but this will be rolling out today. For a black owned makeup product, a balm product, I rolled in my LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I have mine in the shade LN6, which is a great shade for me in the summertime. I did have a goal to use this 10 times. As of the last update, I had used it 6 times, and I have used it those 4 additional uses to meet my goal. I have really liked reaching for this, but I'm happy to be back and focusing on the concealer I'm trying to finish in my Rolling Project 10 pan. But it is good to have some usage goals because or else the rest of my collection just really gets neglected. I pulled the prompt hit a pan and I chose to work on my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now this is a very lofty goal for me to hit pan on this. Last time I chatted with you, I had used it 6 times. I've used this 5 additional times for a total of 11 uses in this project, but a total of 76 tracked uses on this bronzer in total, and you can still completely see the pattern. I'll be lucky if I hit pan on this. I'm just gonna leave it there. Last month I rolled in the prompt primer and I rolled in this mini Rare Beauty Pore, what is this called? Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. I really love this and I have a goal to finish this. I have used it 6 times since rolling it into this project, and it's one of those airless pumps. I would say I'm almost halfway through this, and I have a total of 9 tracked uses on this. So I'm going to guess in the next 10 to 12 uses this will be gone, so maybe I can get that done before the next update. This is really blurring on my pores and still very hydrating. My pores is my main concern that primers are going to tackle in my makeup routine. I feel like I do like a hydrating primer every once in a while, especially on the perimeter of my face, but really My moisturizer should be doing that for me. So I really look for these lightweight pore diffusing primers that don't make my makeup slip off of my face. And lastly, last month I rolled in cream or liquid, and for that I chose this Ilia multi-stick in the shade Dreamer. I had a 5-use goal on this and I really surprised myself, and I have used this 5 times already. This is a really beautiful neutral shade. It looked great underneath a lot of other blushes I'm using. I do always set this with a powder blush. I have it on today, but it just really helps with my blush longevity because I do have more oily skin right in here, like and in my T-zone, but I find it kind of like eats away at my blush on my cheeks, and this helps with the staying power. So I'm really happy that I got 5 additional uses on this product, and it will be rolling out as well. So I will actually be rolling out 3 products again this month, even though it's only been like 3 weeks, maybe even less than 3 weeks since I updated you. I really hustled on this project, even though I didn't have such lofty goals with these products. In particular, I'm still really excited about it. But I still have 3 products in this project pan, so I'm going to just draw 2 cards to put us back at 5. I've been so motivated with this project this year. I feel like more than ever, this project has been so successful for me, and I have a combination of harder goals. We've finished a lot of makeup products in this project this year, and then I am rolling out all usage goals and keeping in all my harder goals, but that's okay. While I shuffle up my Winnie the Pooh deck of cards, I do not know how to do the bridge shuffle. I know I'm an imposter making a deck of cards themed project. I can't even shuffle them properly, but this works for me. We'll see what prompts we get, but I will most likely replace usage products with more usage products to keep this project moving, but I think we could have an empty for next update, so we'll see. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards off the top. This is the Queen of Hearts, which is pick your space. So I need to look at the hearts column on my game board. I'm going to choose the next one, the King of Clubs, which is something that already has a pan. Interesting. What am I going to choose? Okay, something that has a pan, and then let us look at the hearts column. We have affordable, glowy, a graveyard item, a non-makeup item, a concealer, represent another project, a primer, a duo or multi-chrome, or gemstone themed. Ooh. I'm going to have to think about this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. The most trouble I had was with the Queen, where you could choose whatever category you wanted because there's just so many options, but I've gotten things sorted out, so let's start with that. I had to look in the hearts column on the game board and choose one of those. I was tempted to pull in another neglected concealer in my collection, but I really do want to return my focus back to the one I'm trying to finish up right now. And I rolled out a cream blush, a cream bronzer as well, trying to hit pan on a cream bronzer. So I'm not working on a cream blush currently. I only had the one in projects. So I'm going with the prompt glowy, and I'm going to choose my Melt Cream Blushlight in Honey Thief. So these are very glowy cream blushes. I really enjoy this shade, though it is a bit summery for maybe what I should have chosen, but it still has a bit of an orangey look to it that I think I can manipulate this a bit with a powder blush on top. I think this will, take me into the fall just as well. And I'm going to just put another 5 use goal on this, just like I had on my other cream blush. And I think that shouldn't be too hard. So we have this beautiful glowy, I will swatch it, cream blush. I think that will be a really easy reach for just 5 uses. And then the King of Clubs that I got is a product that already has a pan. I'm going to pull in my Becca Champagne Pop. The packaging on this is so sticky and gross. Do you guys know, can I take like some alcohol, or will that ruin it? Because it has that, like, you know, the soft matte, soft touch type packaging, and this product is very, very old that now it's looking real nasty. But anyways, my Champagne Pop does have a pan. Doesn't look like you can really see that. And I'm going to set a 20 use goal on this. I would like to use this 20 more times. I'm not going to focus my brush in any one particular spot, but if the pan does expand a tiny bit, that is fantastic. This highlight is very old in my collection, as I mentioned, but it has a ton of use. Let's see, 125 uses on this already. Ooh. I'm going to set a 25 use goal because 150 just sounds so nice to finish off the year with 150 uses on this highlighter. You can see there's quite the dent all through the middle, and we do have a pan in the very center. So this is going to be a bit more of a challenging goal. I do have a highlighter I'm trying to hit pan on right now, so that's still going to be my main focus. Ooh, but I have to think, I only have 3 more months. So, okay, I'll try and swap them out, like use the one I'm trying to hit pan on once, use this one once, and hopefully that will get me to 25 uses before the end of this year. But I feel really good with my choices. We have a bit of a harder goal, another easier goal, and I am going to keep it at that. So we have a blush, a highlight, a bronzer, a primer, and an eyeshadow in here. Now, that being said, I think I can have this primer finished for the next update, which would be good to roll something new in. And maybe if I'm on the ball like I was with the Ilia multi-stick, I can just knock out my 5 uses on this Melt blush relatively easily as well, just to keep this project moving really good. I'm having the best time with this project, and I love that you guys love it as well. I know this game style project pan is not for everyone, and I completely understand that. It is a bit chaotic, but if you're not new here, you know that I'm a bit chaotic, and I love how random and mix-matched everything can be. I was leaning towards the non-makeup item prompt, but then I couldn't come to a decision. So I moved on and went with glowy for my free pick, basically. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this project pan update. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, all of that in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!